Going that way, guys.
Terence Crawford and Dant Davis crossing paths yesterday was completely unexpected, especially after the back and forth they had on the social media platform X, formerly Twitter. It seemed like fate, as they were destined to meet face to face and take things further than just the exchanges online. The situation escalated when Crawford was heading home from the Ring Magazine Awards in London, while Davis, who had been away from training camp, had a meeting outside of the United States before getting back to his training camp upon his return. They ran across each other, and it was the perfect opportunity for chaos to unfold. Gervonta "Tank" Davis was the first to spot Crawford, and instead of ignoring the situation, he confronted the former undisputed world welterweight champion. He asked Crawford what the online feud was all about. Crawford, not taking him seriously, briefly responded before walking away. However, Davis kept yelling, prompting Crawford's team members to step in and pulled him away from the pound-for-pound king. From the looks of it, things are about to escalate between Crawford and Gervonta Davis. While a Crawford versus Canelo fight remains a possibility, we should also be open to the idea of Terence Crawford and Gervonta Davis taking things further. Whether it turns into a street fight, a boxing match, or something else, it's clear that the tension isn't likely to end just like that. The conflict is essentially an extension of what unfolded at the Ring Magazine Awards in London on Saturday, where Gervonta Davis was one of the notable figures present. The entire boxing elite turned out for the London Ring Awards, though a few notable figures were absent, with Gervonta "Tank" Davis being the most prominent among them. The event brought together the best of today's boxers, but Tank, despite announcing his retirement plans for 2025 and maintaining an undefeated record of 30 fights with 28 knockouts, was notably missing. His absence may stem from tensions with Riyadh Season and Sheikh Turki Alec, who also owns Ring Magazine. It appears the lightweight champion wasn't happy about the snub, feeling as though he had been deliberately excluded. Davis took to his X, formerly Twitter, account, posting several messages before deleting them, which led Terence Crawford to seize the opportunity to mock him. This sparked a social media dispute that has continued into Tuesday. Davis' frustration became evident through a series of deleted posts, where he criticized both the organizers and the attendees of the event. It's clear that Davis might not be on the best terms with the Riyadh Season team. While the exact reasons for his absence from the Ring Awards remain unclear, his absence did not go unnoticed, as it sparked a response from none other than Terence Crawford. The two champions, Terence Crawford and Gervonta "Tank" Davis, have been at odds for some time, exchanging barbs and taunts. Recent reports suggest that Crawford, who recently met with Sheikh Turki Alec, may be edging closer to a major fight with Canelo Alvarez later this year. In the midst of this, Crawford couldn't resist taking a jab at Davis. Laughing, he posted, "I see somebody mad they weren't invited to the Ring Magazine gala. I remember being left out. That's why when they let me in, I crashed the party," along with some mocking emojis, responding to Davis' deleted posts. While some of Davis' original posts were deleted, a few were captured by users. To understand why Crawford responded with such a taunt, it's essential to revisit Davis' original message. Though Davis deleted several posts, some were captured by publications. In one, he questioned why certain people were invited to the Ring Magazine event, adding, "But they invited people they deal with. Get out of here, stop bum eating." He also targeted Eddie Hearn, calling him a little rat and urging the guests to fight each other. Davis criticized Sheikh Turki Alec, saying he wasn't good for boxing and asked why he wasn't helping fighters from his own area. Davis also boasted about his wealth, telling Crawford, "I still make more than you. Y'all think he's chasing greatness. He's not." He further claimed, "You can't buy anything I can't buy and want, sir," and challenged Crawford to see who has the longest-lasting money. The dispute between them continued, with Davis responding to Crawford's taunts with more insults. Interestingly, last year during the Lyman Roach fight press conference, Davis shocked fans by announcing his plans to retire from boxing by the end of the year. Any followers might wonder why Davis would care about such formalities, like not receiving an invitation. However, this isn't the first time Terence Crawford has taken a jab at the Baltimore native. Shortly after Crawford defeated Errol Spence Jr. and became the undisputed champion, he heard about Gervonta Davis claiming he could beat him at 147 obs. Speaking on The Breakfast Club, Crawford, unbothered, acknowledged Davis' skills in the ring, but suggested that there are levels in boxing. He downplayed the banter, stating, "If he comes up to 147 thinking he's just going to knock Terence Crawford out, he's got another thing coming." While a showdown between these two American boxing icons may never happen, Crawford's focus seems to be on his upcoming fight with Canelo Alvarez. Terence Crawford and Gervonta "Tank" Davis are currently 3 weight divisions apart, but have competed in similar classes in the past. Crawford started his career at lightweight, and Davis, now a world champion, has held a title at super lightweight, where Crawford also became undisputed. Since then, Crawford has moved up through the divisions, clearing out the welterweight class before debuting at 154 obs last year. Meanwhile, Davis remains at lightweight, holding the World Boxing Association world title and knocking out all challengers. Tank Davis has previously claimed he could knock Crawford out, perhaps in jest, but the bigger man, Crawford, has warned him not to punch above his weight.
Gave a little prediction on the fight, talked about Errol has a metal shield and you have a glass shield. Talk about the punch resistance. What do you think? I mean, you came up from 35, right?
He ain't fighting no real guys at 47.
See, okay. What about everyone's talking about Errol?
But Crawford, on the other hand, I don't see nobody around that's gonna be the beat Bud unless somebody way bigger than him. But if him and Tank fought at about 145, that's a good daggone fight. You understand me? Matter of fact, I'm saying that's a good damn fight. You understand me? Because they both have very high IQs, and Tank is very explosive. See, that's the one thing. Tank.
Heard him say, "I'm easy work." If I was easy work, you would take all that money that he's